Exchanges, I like to say, are not how you win the race, but are definitely how you can lose it. Having efficient and well-timed exchanges increases not only the confidence in your team, but also saves energy. To quote the Little 500 manual, each team shall be required to complete exchanges, 10 for men, 5 for women, during the course of the race. During an exchange, the outgoing rider cannot touch the incoming bike until it has reached the front line of their designated pit area. The exchange must be completed within an area of 32 feet, your pit and the pit directly following. In the case of a full bike exchange, which has 2 bikes involved, the outgoing rider can place the rear wheel of his or her bike against the back line of the preceding pit. The rider must stay stationary until a tag is executed by the incoming rider. The incoming rider will have until the end of their team's pit to stop the incoming bike. Now let me break that down visually. As you can see, the incoming rider exhibits a successful burn and stops before the back line of their pit. The outgoing rider doesn't move until their teammate tags them or touches the bike after having crossed the front line. This would now be a good time to talk about the 2 types of exchanges. The manual calls them regular and full bike exchanges, but around the track you may often hear them called single or double bike exchanges. As far as single bike exchanges go, they are generally considered faster than their counterpart, although they do present more risks. Single bike exchanges can also be difficult when you have a large height difference between the incoming and outgoing riders, but are ideal when one bike is damaged. Double bike exchanges are really just the opposite. They are somewhat slower, but safer in general. They allow for more diversity in rider height, but are not possible when one bike is damaged. There are certainly times to use either, and knowing when is a great addition to one's toolkit of cycling tricks. As a final note, being able to understand how track condition and tire pressure affect your exchanges is helpful as well. For example, it takes longer to stop on a dry track and high tire pressure than a wet track with low tire pressure. Knowing this, for instance, could be the difference between making the race or not when it comes time to qualify.